All right, well, welcome back to the Crawlspace Encounters, another one here. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check me out here. I think this one's not going to be a good one, just by the looks of it. As soon as I just crawled in, I'm already a little creeped out, but let's check her out. All right, so there's obviously no vapor barrier present here. So we're going to kind of cut this way. And here's another classic right here. Check this one out. You got a water heater right in the ground. You can see how it's already all rusting. It's leaking a little bit. They didn't put it on a pad. They just went ahead and dug out the ground a little bit. I know they got to run some pipes and all, but they got to figure out some other ways to try to keep that rust from happening down there. That's not good. Well, here we go. Got a plant growing in your crawl space. If you got a plant growing in your crawl space, that means you've got too much moisture. And my favorite, another electrical genius. Folks, when I talk about electricians, man, and it's only because, man, when I was younger, I got freaking zapped so bad. So I fear electrical shit, man. I really do. So when I see something like that, and I'm in a crawl space that's got a lot of moisture or something like that, I just, that's only because I got mad props, a lot of mad respect for you guys who do this work. In all reality, anybody who does any of this work. Well, there's a dryer vent. Looks like it's just been leaking down here for God knows how long. There's the actual connection going into the house right there. That's not good. Yeah, this crawl space is a mess. Yeah, let me get this spider web out of the way. Well, look at these support systems. I wonder how that's working out upstairs. Well, that wood eventually is going to rot down there. It's really not going to do much of anything. Oh, that's just a ton of things. So there's another termite shield right there. You see that? These metal caps they used to put on the piers. And there's an actual termite mud tube going right over it. Yeah. That didn't work out. Oh man, look at these spider webs. Definitely don't want to leave wood laying around on the ground. The termites are going to find it. I wouldn't be surprised if we come across another termite mud tube going right over the damn termite shield. That whole beam right there has some termite. These are eastern subterranean termites. Yeah, something tells me we're gonna find some termites here. It's definitely wet down here. Takes on a bunch of water when it rains. There's no insulation in this crawl space. That's probably good because you can see that there's no vent covers. There's just holes. So you know the mice and the chipmunks be trying to get down here. So this is the HVAC line right here. And you can tell that during the summer months that this drips water. You can tell because there are the drip marks right there. So this crawl space takes on quite a bit of humidity. You can tell people haven't done anything down here. Who knows how long. Well, there's some termite damage. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, they did some kind of drilling there. Not sure if it's old or new. See some more mud right there. That's from the termites. Once again, they went right over that termite shield. There we go. Just came around here for a bit. Just want to check out these thingies. It's like, I think they call them flue vents. Leave me a comment, let me know. Basically allows air to come in from that front dirt-filled porch into the crawl space to kind of vent it out. Some moisture activity up there. This crawl space needs a lot of work. Definitely pest control. God, these spider webs are everywhere. Well, just to give you guys an idea of how I do not edit my shows, is if I was already down here, these spider webs wouldn't be down here. So there you go. That's how we used to check up on our inspectors in the past. Where they were like, oh yeah, I was down there. You go out to that house to make sure everything was okay, and you just see spider webs everywhere, and you're like, no man, you did not crawl that house. I don't think this panel should be open like this. There's the cover. Some more amazing electrical work. You know, I think all that stuff should be put in boxes, man. Because you got Sallies like me coming down here. We don't like that kind of stuff. This HVAC system actually doesn't look too old. It's definitely not the original because this house has got some age on it. There's a hole going out to the out and away from your home. Another place where termites can find their, not termites, but chipmunks or mice find their way. Checking to see if any of these pieces of wood have some termite activity underneath of them. An old bed frame. So we're gonna come across here. Alright. So we just basically made a little loop there. Had one guy, he had a comment, and he was actually pretty rude. I just think it's pretty hilarious. He told me that I was huffing and puffing quite a bit in the crawl space. And he's right. But I'm here to tell you, I am crawling with one hand. And I'm using my elbow pretty much to crawl, to hold the camera. So bubbies, if you want to come down here and give it a shot and not be huffing and puffing, come on down. And we can crawl this place together. All right, what do we got? Another support system here. And I'm definitely not out of shape. I do quite a bit of these. Wow, look, another termite shield. Look at that. Termites went right over that. Now that doesn't look active. But it was at one point. Here we have a whole bunch of plants growing in the crawl space. That's only because you've got plenty of moisture down here for these plants to grow. That's not a good sign. I tell people, you start finding plants and mushrooms, that's not good. So, one thing for sure, he's gonna need some repairs to those wood members. You put this house on the market, that's one of the first things they're gonna see. This is gonna need repairs to the wood where the termites did the damage. A vapor barrier down here. I mean, there's some fungus growth. Nothing too crazy. Just a good vapor barrier. I'm always going to recommend a dehumidifier regardless. Look at all these plants. Actually, these plants are coming right through the vent. And this kind of plant's actually dying in here. So apparently that plant needs a little bit more moisture than that other one does. Wow, some more termite damage on that beam. Man, there's a lot of spider webs. Well, it's always fun to take you guys along for a ride. A lot of people don't understand the difference between a slab house and a crawl space house. Now me, I live on a slab house. I'm not saying crawl space homes are bad. You know, slab houses do have their problems too, but I just don't like all this stuff. Look at that HVAC pipe. The thing holding it up just kind of bent in half and laying on the ground there. So, to own a crawl space home means you've got to do your proper maintenance. You have to have people come down here and do an inspection. See another HVAC line right there? That water just drips from condensation during the hotter days of the year. Excuse me. So here you have it. Another horrible freaking crawl space. Neglected. Definitely neglected. Not good. Alright, well, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, check out my other videos. I got a lot out there. We're just trying to keep this channel going. Keep me going. Obviously, when I put my camera down, I go ahead and crawl this house one more time and take notes on everything. So these are just quick videos. I usually spend another 30 minutes down here. Well, this is it. I'll see you on the next one. Adios.